Can you believe it? In your dog's eyes, you're not even human. Sounds strange, right? But think about it. Every time you're sad, it quietly rests its head in your lap. Every time you return after years apart, it runs to you as if you were never gone. So, who are you in its eyes? In this video, we're going to uncover a truth that will make you see the relationship between you and your dog in a completely new light. And don't look away, because by fact number 8, you'll hear something that will forever change the way you see dogs. If you love dogs and want to understand them more every day, hit subscribe so you won't miss any of our upcoming videos. Now, let's begin with the first question, and maybe the most magical one. Have you ever wondered, does your dog actually recognize your face, or is it just your familiar scent? Surprisingly, science shows they don't just remember your face. They activate a special part of their brain when they see you, like a burst of affection lighting up their mind. Whether you're wearing a hat, a mask, or just a glimpse from afar, their eyes still light up. Because they remember every feature. Your frown when tired, your smile when they run to you. And that's not just memory. That's living memory, tied to emotions. When your dog looks at you, it doesn't just see. It remembers your laughter in the grass, the smell of your hand when petting its back, the warmth of your hug. To your dog, your face is a map of emotions, unmistakable and irreplaceable. But does it know you're weaker than it is? Yes. It sees you run slower, jump lower, and breathe heavily after a few steps. It knows it could tug the leash and charge ahead any time. But strangely, it doesn't. Because to your dog, strength isn't something to show off. It's something to protect with. It listens to you, walks beside you, gently holds the ball in its mouth. Not because you're strong, but because you are the guide. The calm, gentle, consistent way you say its name. That's why it follows you, not the leash. And if you've ever felt like its parent, you're not wrong. Scientists have compared puppies' reactions when near their biological mother versus their human owner. The results are nearly identical. When stressed, it looks for your eyes. When anxious, it gets closer, heart racing, then calming down once it feels safe. It doesn't just seek play, it seeks protection. To your dog, you are family, a place to rely on. Not just someone who owns a dog, but the one it has chosen, like a child chooses a parent. But does it know you're not a dog? Absolutely. From a young age, puppies clearly distinguish humans as a separate species, a unique social group. In fact, there's a special area in their brain that activates only when interacting with humans, not with other dogs. That's why they use a different language with you. Soft eye contact, a gentle head tilt when confused, a patient sigh when you're busy. With other dogs, they don't behave like this. Only with you do they express so many emotions. And because they know you so well, they feel your sadness before even you do. When you go silent longer than usual, when your steps slow down, when your scent changes due to stress, they sense it. No need to ask. They just quietly come closer, rest their head on your leg, lick your hand, or simply sit beside you, waiting for that one deep breath. Not because they want anything, but because they care. And it gets even more amazing. They can sense illness in your body. No machines needed, just their nose. Some dogs detect cancer, diabetes, seizures, long before any diagnosis. They smell the changes in cells through breath, skin, sweat. If one day your dog keeps sniffing a certain spot on your body, stands still, stops playing, or shows unusual concern, Don't ignore it. Sometimes, that's the earliest warning sign you'll ever get. Because they're so sensitive, they often choose one special person in the family. Even in a house of 4 to 5 people, they'll follow the one who gazes at them gently, truly pets them, or whispers things no one else hears. That person becomes their human. It doesn't have to be the one who feeds them or takes them out the most, but the one who gives them a sense of safety, connection, and unconditional love. But don't think they don't compare. They remember who's strict, who's gentle, who shouts, even just by tone. And then comes something no one expects. Did you know? A dog can feel hurt by someone, even if you didn't say anything harsh? Dogs don't have complex thoughts like, they hate me or they're ignoring me on purpose, but they clearly remember the feeling of being pushed away, overlooked, or misunderstood. When you yell from exhaustion or skip a routine walk, they may not react right away, but later quietly turn away, lying alone. Not angry, just hurt. And the most heartbreaking part? They always forgive. The moment you reach out again. No conditions, no resentment. And if you've ever had to leave your dog, even for a short while, you'll know how deeply they feel your absence. They'll lie near the door, perk up at every footstep, sleep where you used to sit. They don't understand the word forever, nor grasp what death means. But they do feel you're gone, and they wait, silently, hopefully, sometimes for weeks, months, just because their heart refuses to believe the bond is broken. But the miracle is, even after all that time, even years apart, your dog can still recognize you instantly, just by your scent. A dog's scent memory is almost limitless. You can change your look, grow older, even become frail. But one breeze carrying the smell of an old shirt, or a familiar voice from afar, and they'll turn their head. And when they run into your arms, it's no longer just memory. It's magic. Because beyond scent, your voice is engraved in their heart. Every rhythm, every pause, every tone. It's a song they never forget. Even if you say just one word in a crowd, or a recording plays from an old video, their ears perk up, eyes lock on, heart tightens. Because they know, that's my person. And because you're that special someone. Yes, your dog can get jealous. Not out of anger, but fear of being replaced. When you pet another cat, talk to someone too long, or get lost in your phone for hours, your dog might nudge in, lick your hand, or lie right between you and the suspicious target. They don't need all your attention, just enough to know, I still matter to you. And sometimes, they fear someone, for reasons you can't see. A stiff walk, a too deep voice, a harsh sweat smell. All red flags dogs pick up far better than us. Especially if they were ever hurt by someone similar in the past, even just once, that fear lingers deep inside. And all they can do is pull back, avoid, as if to say, this person isn't safe. But what matters is this. Your dog still stays beside you. Even afraid, even anxious, they remain, watching you, waiting for a signal from the one they trust most in the world. Now you know, to a dog, you're not just a human. You are the center of their world, the source of love, a place of safety, family. They can't speak, but they feel with their entire being, and love you with every day of their short, beautiful life. Not everyone who owns a dog is someone the dog has chosen to love. If this video helped you understand dogs better, hit subscribe and join me in exploring more wonders within the hearts of these incredible animals. And in the next video, we'll go deeper into a dog's eyes to discover what truly lies behind that seemingly simple gaze.